Hello, my dear students. Today, let's discuss the question and answers from the chapter Curing Caste from the textbook Multiple Modernities Readings on Kerala. Open the textbook at page number 31. Page number 31, you can see the comprehension questions. That means the short answer questions. The first one is, what according to the author of Curing Caste are the two types of cures for caste diseases? So the answer is, according to Sahodaran Ayyappan, there are two types of cures for the caste disease. One of these cures is from the outside and the other is from the inside. The second question is, why are external ointments not effective for the caste disease according to the poem Curing Caste? The answer is, according to poet Sahodaran Ayyappan, external ointments are not effective for the caste disease. He says that external ointments are of transitory value. Third question, what are the symptoms of caste disease according to sages in the poem Curing Caste? Answer, hate, gossip and a nationalist rhetoric are symptoms of caste disease. The poet Sahodaran Ayyappan says that cunning politicians make use of these symptoms for their gains. Fourth question. Explain the phrase hate rhetoric from the poem Curing Caste. The word rhetoric means the art of persuasive speaking. Here the poet refers to the cunningness of politicians who make use of hate, gossip and nationalist rhetoric for gaining power. Fifth question is, how do those who have faith in caste glorify caste according to Sahodaran Ayyappan? Answer, according to Sahodaran Ayyappan, those who have faith in caste glorify caste by saying that caste is truth, caste is morality and caste is divine. They say that breaking the caste is taboo and being casteless is a shame. Now the sixth question. Who does the medico in the poem Curing Caste represent? Answer, the word medico means a physician or a doctor. Here it means the one who tries to heal the caste disease. Here it means the social reformers. What is meant by the word dogma in the poem Curing Caste? Answer, the word dogma means blind faith or unquestioned belief. Here in the poem, it means the foolish and blind beliefs about the caste system. Eighth question is, what happens when the dogma and the conventions of caste change according to Sahodaran Ayyappan? Answer, according to Sahodaran Ayyappan, when the dogmas and the conventions of caste change, we will become better human beings. Then we will start to see humans as humans and become healthy and normal. Now the ninth question is, what is the power gained by those who are cured of the caste disease according to Sahodaran Ayyappan? Answer. According to Sahodaran Ayyappan, curing the caste disease has its benefits. We will truly identify our faults and qualities once we come out from the notions of caste. Now the 10th question. Mere intelligence and learning are not sufficient to gain full human potential. What else is needed according to Sahodaran Ayyappan? Answer is, according to Sahodaran Ayyappan, we should come out from the blind belief in caste to enjoy the true fruit of our education and intelligence. True education is concerned not only with the practical goals but also with the values. Now we will move on to the discussion of our paragraph questions and essay questions. So as I usually, I have included all the paragraph questions within the essay itself. So note the idea. The second paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph questions 1 and 3 from the textbook. The third paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph questions 2 from the textbook. The fourth paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph questions 4 and 5 from the textbook. Now we will discuss the essay questions. The first essay question is, how does Sahodaran Ayyappan's poem Curing Caste criticize casteism? The second question is, Sahodaran Ayyappan uses images and symbols borrowed from Ayurveda in the poem Curing Caste. Discuss. Before beginning the introduction paragraph, I would love to tell you one thing. So don't write an essay by saying that this is a work written by Sahodaran Ayyappan. That is an outdated way of writing. You can use it in schools. When you write an essay or paragraph, you can use it. But at a college level, there should be a certain amount of what we can say respect you should pay to the work, whether it is a poem or something. You should make it sound so literal. വളരെ സാഹിത്യപരമായിട്ട് വേണം നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ ഒരു essay എഴുതാനായിട്ട്. So let's see how I have written the essay. The introduction paragraph is, cure is a short word, but it is not so easy a thing as it sounds. This is especially so when it comes to the matter of caste system. A number of social evils have been prevalent in the Indian society since centuries, and the caste system is one among them. In Sahodaran Ayyappan, 1889 to 1968's poem Curing Caste, he aims to come up with a permanent solution to the problem of caste discrimination. He says that what we need is not a temporary solution but a permanent one. Now we will move on to the second paragraph of the essay. So as I said previously, the second paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph questions number 1 and number 3 from the textbook. So let's see what is paragraph question number 1. In page number 31, you can see the first paragraph question, that is, explain Sahodaran Ayyappan's coinage caste disease. The third paragraph question is, explain the lines, those who cure caste without trying to alleviate it are trying to cool off without extinguishing the fire. The answer is, Discrimination is a disease. Everything that used to be a sin is now a disease, and a caste is one among them. In Sahodaran Ayyappan's poem, Curing Caste, he talks about the need to cure this rotten disease, caste. In the poem, he uses images and symbols borrowed from Ayurveda. The poet was born into a family of Ayurvedic physicians, so it is not a wonder that he uses the images taken from Ayurveda. He perceives the issue as a disease which can destroy the one who has it and has a chance to get spread to the society. According to Sahodaran Ayyappan, there are two types of cures for the caste disease. One is from the outside and the other is from the inside. Ayyappan says that external ointments are not effective for the caste disease. According to him, external ointments are of transitory value. We need a permanent solution to the problem. We have to make it sure that very root of the disease itself is destroyed without any chance of coming back again. He says that we need good physicians to treat the disease perfectly. We also need great physicians who can treat the heart of the disease to root out the cause of the illness. Hate, gossip, and nationalist rhetoric are symptoms of caste disease. They are the inward ground signs of repressed caste feelings. Here the writer proves that anything, when it exceeds the proper limit, is dangerous, even if it is the feeling of nationalism. He says that cunning politicians make use of the inward ground symptoms for their gains. The feeling of caste is like a fire burning inside. When we try to extinguish that fire, we have to make sure that the sparkle of the fire is dead from the very core of the burning stick. If it is not so, there is a chance that the fire may return to burn all the more actively. The writer himself has proven with his life that he is a good physician who could cure inside and outside. He used both the external and internal ointments to cure caste disease. Now we will move on to the third paragraph of the essay. So the third paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph question number 2 from the textbook. So the paragraph question number 2 from the textbook is, how do some politicians exploit the caste disease? The answer is, the Indian society is socio-politically stratified. Different caste groups have their loyalties behind different political parties and their ideologies. Politicians use their hate rhetoric to fool the caste-blind people. Sahodaran Ayyappan points this out in his poem Curing Caste. Caste disease is the biggest money maker in our economy. Here the poet refers to the cunningness of politicians who make use of hate, gossip, and a nationalist rhetoric for gaining power. The caste factor is a constituent of Indian party system. Some of the political parties have a direct caste basis. Some other parties indirectly bank upon particular caste groups. All political parties give importance to the caste factor in selecting their candidates. When people become blind with the caste feelings, they are exploited by these politicians. Right from his birth, an Indian citizen inherits a caste and grows up as a member of particular caste group. In the process of picking up his political orientation, he naturally comes under the influence of caste groups and a casteism. We find that the caste system weakened only as a social force. It has now acquired a political significance as a political force. The writer says, those who nurture it inside are becoming big shots in politics here. A lot of work needs to be done in order to uproot the evils of the caste system. The laws and acts can only provide protection. The change in perception and attitude has to be brought by the society. As the saying goes, only when our back is bent, someone can climb on us. So it is our duty to root out the evils of caste from every soul and purify it. Now we will move on to the fourth paragraph of the essay. So the fourth paragraph of the essay is the answer of paragraph question number 4 and 5 from the textbook. So the paragraph question number 4 from the textbook is, what are the benefits of curing caste? And the paragraph question number 5 is, what according to Sahodaran Ayyappan are the essential elements for gaining full human potential? The answer is, every human being has within him an ideal man. It is our duty to find him out. Sahodaran Ayyappan's poem, Curing Caste, proclaims the need to find out the real human being within every individual by eliminating caste feelings. The concept of caste has undergone certain changes over the centuries. It is not as stringent as it was in the earlier times. However, it still impacts the religious, social, and political lives of the people. Only once we feel ourselves from the chains of caste, we will be able to see the real human being within us. According to Sahodaran Ayyappan, curing the caste disease has its benefits. The poet sings, the faults and qualities of a person are truly identified by those who are cured of the caste disease. We will truly identify our faults and qualities once we come out from the notions of caste. We should come out from the blind belief in caste to enjoy the true fruit of our education and intelligence. True education is concerned not only with the practical goals but also with the values. Real education enhances the dignity of a human being and increases his or her self-respect. Once we understand the importance of eliminating caste, the world will be a better place to live in. Unlike animals, human beings can alter his life by altering his attitudes. The poet stresses this because the ultimate end of this revolutionary social change is to establish the sanctity of human life. Now the concluding paragraph of the essay. In the poem Curing Caste, Sahodaran Ayyappan expresses his hope in human beings. Criticism and even legislation proved powerless to change a system so solidly rooted in Indian life. It is true that the influence of caste system is slowly decreasing, yet the change has to be in the attitude and mortality of the people. No one can be the total cure for another person. It is our duty to cure our disease, to find out the real self, which is the ultimate goal of every human life. Now we have finished with all the question and answers from the chapter Curing Caste. In the next class, we will meet again with a new chapter.